Hey everyone, welcome to the video. In this video, I will be walking you through how Wonderland generates over $145,000 per day using one of the best stablecoin strategies in DeFi. So a few days ago, Sifu posted in Discord that Wonderland deployed $48 million into a stablecoin strategy that is yielding 110% interest or $145,000 per day. So let's walk through how this strategy works. This strategy is called the DGenBox strategy, and it's available on abracadabra.money, which is another platform in the Frog Nation ecosystem. This strategy involves 4 steps. Step 1 is to deposit UST as collateral into Abracadabra. So Wonderland converts some of its treasury to UST and deposits that into Abracadabra. Step 2 is Abracadabra takes that UST that was deposited and bridges 85% of it over to the Terra ecosystem. Terra is just another blockchain similar to Avalanche or Solana. As soon as the money is over on Terra, it then takes it and deposits it into the Anchor protocol. Anchor is a stablecoin borrowing and lending platform on Terra ecosystem, and as you can see, the current APY for depositing UST into this platform is 19.4%. All right, once that money is in Terra, Terra gives back a UST, which is received as a receipt of the deposit. Step 4 is this UST is bridged back to the DGenBox on the Ethereum mainnet and deposited into the DGenBox cauldron. This strategy is then looped a number of times in order to boost that 20% APY generated from Anchor all the way up to 110%. So how safe is this strategy and why are they using this strategy? Well, it's one of the highest generating yields for stablecoins in DeFi, as Sifu said, and it's extremely safe, especially considering that the developers of the Abracadabra platform are so closely tied to Wonderland that they have insights into how the liquidation system for that platform works like nobody else in DeFi. So let's go over some of the risks involved. The looping strategy that I just mentioned requires you to maintain your collateral above a certain liquidation price. And for every loop, the liquidation price increases. So in this case, the collateral is UST, which is a stable coin. So it should be fairly stable and pegged around $1. If we go look at CoinGecko and then we look at the history of the price chart of UST, which is the collateral that's being deposited into Abracadabra, we can see that over the history, it's maintained a fairly stable peg and only had 2 pretty drastic depegs in its history. One when it was first created, where it dropped down to about 96.7 cents, and another time when it dropped down to 96.5 cents in May of 2021. Other than that, it's been fairly stable around 99 cents. So what does that mean for the Abracadabra strategy that Wonderland is deploying? Well, if the liquidation price was above 96 cents on this day when the price dropped below 97 cents, then the position could be liquidated, which would mean up to a 10% penalty, which in Wonderland's case would equal about a loss of $4.8 million. What's the likelihood of this happening? In my opinion, it's very low, and I'll give you a few reasons why. First off, the Abracadabra ecosystem is developed by Daniele Siesta, who is also the developer behind Wonderland. And so he understands this system extremely well. Sifu also understands this Abracadabra system extremely well. And they're going to be setting the liquidation price at a level that they are pretty much certain will never be reached. So they'll never be liquidated. And they want to set it at a level that is the highest possible to give them the best returns on their investment, but also at a safe level where it will never be reached and the liquidation will never happen. Another reason that this is fairly safe is because looking at the price, there's only been 2 events that have dropped the price below about 97 cents, which is very good in a stablecoin's history, and they've made some changes recently, UST has, in order to maintain the peg slightly better. And as you can see, they haven't really had any major incidents since that incident in May of 2021. I hope this enlightened you about how Wonderland is using the treasury and using the money that you've provided to it in order to gain a yield on its treasury and grow the treasury. This is a great strategy, and I think this is an amazing reason why we voted as a community to keep Sifu in charge of the treasury, because this is the type of stuff that they come up with and they utilize in order to get yield on the money that is in the treasury. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to subscribe and like the video. I'm going to be releasing more videos on the Wonderland and how they're using their treasury in the future, so make sure to subscribe so you can catch those as soon as they're released. Thanks very much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.